Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I am here with our Black Friday new releases and sale details. We have a ton of new things, so I'm gonna try not to just chat on and on and on endlessly today, but I feel like that's inevitable. Anyway, so if you're watching this as I'm uploading it, our Black Friday sale is currently live. You can see like all of the details on Instagram, but just kind of to give you them verbally here in the video, we have 30% off all weekend long. That includes on Cyber Monday as well. There are exclusions to that, like the mystery and the mail club, and then we have advents up on the site. If you missed the advent, those are up and those are excluded from the sale. But I think basically everything else, there may be a couple other exclusions that I can't remember, but that's, you know, it's just the standard norms that are excluded from the sale. We have some tiered freebies, which I'm about to show you. We have new releases, and then if you haven't gotten your planner yet for next year and you're interested in purchasing a planner for Cyber Monday, we will be doing buy a planner, get it get free, and then we will also still be doing that 30% off on Monday. We did do a power hour, but that's over now as I'm filming this, so I'm sorry if you missed that. It was only 5% more. It was 35% instead of 30, but 30% is still a great sale. So let's just go ahead and hop into it. And I'm going to show you freebies first, and then I'll show you all the miscellaneous other stuff after, and then I'll go ahead and just do a deep dive into our 5 new kits right after that. Yeah, I think that's my best game plan. We do have 5 new kits. I feel like that's pretty normal for us. Sometimes we do 6, sometimes we do 5. This time we're doing 5. We have some foil. We have 2 mini sets. We have some new washi strip sheets that I'll show you. We have some journaling stuff with some letters and some other sheets that I don't think I've shown in a video yet. I'm hoping I haven't shown them, otherwise that's gonna be really awkward. And then we have a new scrapbooking paper book as well. So let me just go ahead and show you the freebies. So there is an additional freebie as well. That's a $200 plus freebie, but I don't have that with me here right now. But I figured at least I could show you the all order freebie, the $50 freebie, and the $100 freebie. Normally I don't get a chance to show them. So I feel like this is pretty good, pretty on top of it compared to usual. So let's do that first. So our first freebie here is the all order freebie. No matter how big or small your order is, we appreciate you. And of course, we want to show our thanks with a little freebie. On my little monitor thing, it's showing this as so blown out. So I'm really hoping that is not the case. Also, I'm sorry if my hands are dry. But all order freebie, it is on our white premium matte paper. And then we have 4 different 2026 stickers here. And they are like full stickers. They're not just like individually cut ones, but if you wanted to break them up, you totally can. So we have like a typewriter one, a bead one, we have some Scrabble ones, and then we have this like newspaper, like ripped paper one. So this is the all order freebie. And then this next one we have is our $50 plus freebie. I think we did this, well, I know that we did this freebie last year, but I don't know what tier it was last year. I think it was also the $50 freebie last year as well, but it said 2025 last year. And this year, of course, it says 2026. It is in gold foil just because our New Year kit that I released is in gold foil. And then I have a New Year junk journal sheet here, like a deco sheet over here that is, I feel like gold foil would pair the best with it. And I feel like gold is the most popular New Year foil color. So went with gold for all of the freebies that are foiled. So that's for orders that are $50 plus. So before shipping and after the discount, if your total is over $50, you will receive that freebie. And then this is the $100 plus freebie. So a bunch of fireworks and little stars and confetti and all that stuff. Just a pretty basic freebie. If you can hear my drink bubbling in the background, I am drinking a Sprite. I think I ate too much for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving yesterday, and now my stomach is upset. So I'm alternating between Sprite and water to see if I can calm my tummy down. So I'm so sorry if you can hear that. I will be taking sips of that periodically because I'm exhausted. I slept 4 hours last night because I stayed up for the whole entire power hour, even though I didn't need to, but I had to. I think it's like the adrenaline of it, like making sure that nothing's going wrong. That's what keeps me up. So anyway, here are the foil sheets. We have like 4 New Year-ish foil sheets, and then we have 4 like sheets that can be used year round. So first up we have some sparklers, and then we have some champagne. Or if you're like me yesterday, I literally almost drank a whole bottle of that like Welch's white grape sparkling drink. Why not so good? Probably because it's just carbonated sugar. That's probably the main reason why my stomach is upset today. We have some fireworks. And then we have just a bunch of different 2026s that are foiled with different styles. So there is that. And then going on to here, we also have some little like textured dots. So we have these loose thread ones, some lace ones, some wood grain ones, and then like a newspaper like text style one. As you can see here, just a basic foil that could be used any time of the year. So that is everything for the foil release this week. It is a little toasty in here, so I'm going to roll up my sleeves. Let me go ahead and do the mini sets next. We have 2 new mini sets during the sale. I went ahead and did combine like our Tuesday release and our Friday release together. So that's why we have so much stuff, plus it's a sale, so we always have extra releases during a sale. So anyway, our first mini set this week is called Uptown, and it is a very like blue and red holiday feeling kit, or like winter type of kit. That navy blue clip is so gorgeous. Red tag, beautifully decorated little cable car. Love the train. More little like stationery pieces throughout, perfect for layering. Look how cute that little snowman is, adorable. And then a little mixer there. So that is Uptown. And then we have Sage as well, which is like a more green wintry kit. You have a little Polaroid here. The center is cut out. Some beautiful scenery. Look at that little dog with his hat on. So cute. We have some stamps, front doors. It's really big scene sticker. And some more little pieces as well. So that is the Sage mini set. So we have those 2 mini sets. Moving on to the washi strips that I was talking about. So these are little washi strips, as you can see here. They are only available on washi paper, not white. They are kind of like washi samplers without actually having like an actual washi tape. So these, if you haven't used our washi paper before, it literally is just like a washi tape. It's maybe a little bit thinner than a washi tape would be, but it tears and rips and layers and stuff just like a washi tape normally would behave. And what I did with these is I had actually done these like washi strip guys before. When we did our terrible washi earlier this year with the animal print, I had 2 different sheets of like the lighter animal print and then the darker animal print as a little sampler. I actually gave it to a couple people, I think, at a couple little journal meetups in Atlanta, and I just never ended up putting it up for some reason. I think I just forgot about them. And I still don't think that they're technically up on the site, but it's okay. But I wanted to do these because if you haven't noticed, they do match the little scrapbook paper booklets that we do have on our site. So like for example here, let me grab this one. We have the Jolly Holiday one here, and then we have the Jolly Holiday matching little washi strips here. They are 15 millimeters tall, like your like I feel like that's like the standard washi tape height. hopefully. But yeah, so let me go ahead and show you these real quick. Since it is washi paper, it's a little bit easier to show it this way with the white background. So we have the autumn plaids. You'll also maybe notice that there's 10 strips on here, and our books technically have 12 patterns in them. So I had to like pick 2 patterns to leave the crowd for these, unfortunately, but it's fine. So we have the autumn plaid one, which matches the autumn plaid book, obviously, as I just mentioned. We have the Hearth and Harvest one, which the Hearth and Harvest has been one of your guys' favorite books. We have the Black and White Classics. I think with this one, I got rid of there was like this version of the plaid because I felt like it was too much white, and then also I got rid of the stars where it was like black stars on the white background, just because I feel like white washi tape, like because it's transparent, it doesn't really translate that well sometimes. Whatever, but that was my reasoning for those. I don't remember what patterns I took out from each of these, but here's the comfy and cozy one. We have the Jolly Holiday one, which I just mentioned and just kind of showed you the book where it matches there. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Good Tidings one, which has like the different like plaids. And it's our newest, well, it was our newest book until like today. Now that I think about it, yeah, it is our newest book. And I'm not actually sure if I showed that book in a video yet, but I think it's fine. You can see it up on our site. Some of you guys have already picked it up. Now that I think about it, I did not do any washi strip little sampler sheets for the new book that we released, but it's okay. That will come out at some point probably. And I'll show you that book in a second as well. We have an extension of some of our letter stickers that you might recognize here. So we have, before we have released these little flower alphabet stickers, and they're cut out in the shape of flower. And then we have it in the peppermint, which is our newest colorway. Maybe it'd be best if I show you this way. So this is the peppermint colorway, which is our newest one. I'll zoom it out just a tad. We have the retro holiday one. And then we also have the Cranberry Christmas. And then, so we have those in the flowers, and then we also did them in the dots. We have, I think, 6 other colorways before this one, or before these 3 came out. So if you haven't checked those out already, you can check those out. These are only available on white paper. I feel like they just make the most sense that way. In fact, I think almost all of our alphabet stickers are only available on white paper. I don't know, that just makes the most sense to me. And then we have some other alphabet stickers as well that are new. So we have these keyboard letters, which we have them in white and black. And it's just the A through Z of some little keyboard letters. And then we also have some typewriter key letters. So we have the light one and the dark one, depending on the look and the feel you want to go for. So those are the typewriter letters. And then I also have some sheets here that I think I released last Friday, but of course I haven't had a chance to show them in a video yet. There's a couple other things that I think I released last Friday that I haven't gotten a chance to show in a video, but at this point I can't really fully remember between like Black Friday's releases and that, so I tried my best to grab what I'm pretty sure I haven't shown yet. So first up we have this Pink Princess sheet, which is part of that festive aesthetic collection that we did like 2 weeks ago, I think. Why do I have this hair just keeps teleporting onto the sheet? This is the Pink Princess one. I think we did like a navy one and then a circus one. And then we also have this Velvet Noir one, which is like super neutrally so cute. This one is part of the holiday edit, which the holiday edit has been focusing a lot more on like Christmas time. but you know, New Year is a holiday, so I wanted to go ahead and throw this in the holiday edit just because I felt, I don't know what other type of collection it would be in. So we have our Happy New Year sheet, which has like disco ball, a little clock, you know, just a bunch of little confetti pieces. All of these, this says Happy New Year, and these are individually cut out, so you can spread them out however you would like. Yeah, so that is the New Year sheet. We also have this Christmas trinket sheet, which has just like a bunch of little decorative little pieces, little trinkets for the holiday season. We have this gift exchange sheet, which has some wrapped gifts. We have some ribbons. We have some little jingle bells, some bows, some threads, all of the goods. And then lastly, we have some holiday bows, which, I mean, these aren't exactly like your classic red and green Christmas, but when I look at these, I think holidays. I think it's mostly because it's the red. So yeah, we have the holiday bows here as well. So that is everything for the like deco sort of sheets. Let me go ahead and show you this little booklet as well, our newest one. I wanted to do, I've been doing a lot of like seasonal ones, except for the black and white classics. That's like a year-round one. I wanted to go ahead and do another year-round one, which I have a couple other ones that I'm working on right now, but I'm trying to get them, I'm really, really picky about them. So I'm trying to get them to be a certain way, and I wanted to go ahead and do this because I felt like this was like a good like type of like basic, because it's called, this one's called school paper, so it has a whole bunch of different lines and grids and like a lot of like simple colors. So as you can kind of see here on the back, we have like lots of blue lined papers. We have some like yellow legal pad types of papers, some grids, all that stuff. So let me just go ahead and flip you through her real quick. Like I mentioned, I did not do the like washi strip sheet that I did for the other books yet, but I will probably do that soon. So so we have blue grid here. We have like your classic lined paper situation here. We have this like yellow kind of like off-center grid. I feel like this is for accounting, but don't hold me to that because I know literally nothing about accounting. I took one economics class in college, and I learned enough to succeed in the class, and then I'm pretty sure I promptly erased that from my memory. So we have this like yellow legal one with the red line down the middle. We have this dot grid with the blue dots, a green grid here. This one's kind of like a handwriting practice type sheet, you know, back from like elementary school when you're trying to learn how to write all your letters. My daughter is really into that right now. Maybe I'll print a couple pages of that for her. She loves practicing her handwriting. We have this grid here with the blue and the red. We have another yellow lined paper here. It's just plain white and blue. We have a white and blue grid, and then that is the center of the book, and then the rest of those patterns repeat here on the other side. So I'll just go ahead and show you that real quick. As you can see, we have all of the same ones over again. So I thought that this would be a fun basic one to have, really good for ripping up and writing things if you want. So yeah, that is the school paper, scrapbooking paper booklet. So there she is in all her glory. And then last but certainly not least, we have our 5 brand new collections. Like I said, there's a lot of pages in each collection, so I'm going to try to just flip through these, and I probably won't do too much commentary on that, although I say that like every single time. But this time I mean it. Hopefully, we'll see. Because I want to get this video up as soon as possible, because I know that people are like, I think some people are waiting for this video so that they can see before they purchase, and you know, it's easier to make decisions sometimes when you're able to see it on a video. So I just want to get this up as soon as possible for that. I'm going to take a sip of Sprite. Also, I do want to lay down because I do not feel the best right now. So the quicker I can get through this, the better. And you can always pause to see it. I don't know how much explanation I need to give, but anyway, here is our New Year kit. It is in champagne gold foil. It says Happy New Year up here, and then it says To a New Beginning. And then we have some 2026 and some fireworks. This is in like a... Normally I would know the name of this color, but I'm completely blanking on what I would call it. I almost wanted to do rose gold for this kit, but the champagne gold I felt was just superior. It's like a berry color. We'll go with that. Little 2026 balloons. We have the bottom washi here with little like sparkles and streamers. Have the foil add-on here in gold, but you can pick it up in whatever foil color that you would like, even if you're not using this kit for the new year. We have the deco add-on and the journal add-on. The floral deco, and I'm missing the alcohol ink swatches for this one. That one I remember now. And then I think I'm missing one other sheet as well. So I'll let you know when we get there. Anyway, here's the deco kit for that. So we have the flowers and the bouquets, the elements, the edges, the layered sheet, all the fireworks, paper strips, and yet again my husband is the loudest person that I know. Love him though. I'd say if you're watching this, I love you, but I'm 95% sure he does not watch these. Well, sometimes he does see the comments. We have this little book here that says resolutions. I think that was on the full boxes as well. I just forgot to mention it. And then we have the swatches. So that is the New Year collection in the champagne gold. Our next collection is called Lodge. And it is like a skiing type of collection. You have lots of little mountains and trees and ski equipment and ski lifts. So pretty. Of course, it's in silver foil. And then it's not really a quote box, it's just kind of like a sign that says like Winter Wonderland ice skating, skate rentals, 25 cents. That is cheap. Hot cocoa and apple cider, 5 cents. What is this? Not modern day. We have our boxes page here. Lots of blues and like beiges. The layering. The bottom washi with the snowflake garland washi and headers. Here's the foil add-on. Again with some skiing elements, mountains, icicles, snowflakes, all the goods. The deco. I've never been skiing before. Honestly, it terrifies me seeing like the videos of people who like end up in like those little like snow pockets and then they get trapped and suffocate and starve and or all of the above. It's terrifying to me. I think I'll stay on. I've never been like snowboarding, anything with tons of snow, never been. But I'll stay on the kiddie hills if I ever do decide to go. And then we have the alcohol swatches here for Lodge. And then moving on to the decorative set, we have the flowers and the bouquets, the elements, and the florals. We have some little icicles and ski lift in there. The layered page. This one's so gorge. I love the scenery. And the paper strips. The days and dates. The borders with some trees and icicles. Oops. The scenes. The box swatches. And then finally the swashes. So that is the Lodge collection in silver foil. Next up we have Frost in rose gold foil. Thankfully this sale I managed to do at least one kit in each foil color, so proud of myself for that one. Planning ahead. Frost is in rose gold foil. I think I just mentioned that, but I'm not sure. The quote says baby it's cold outside. Lots of like plummy berry colors here, but like a different sort of style than the New Year kit. This one's kind of like vintagey feeling. This one I have a little foil explosion on here. Rose gold foil, like I mentioned. And with the like, there's like mauves in here and pinks, so pretty. We have the layering page and the bottom washi, which has like a vintage text on there. We have the foil sampler and with more vintage text and some like stamps and string lights. We have the deco add-on here. Girl, I know you're cold in that one. Those candles aren't going to keep you warm. We have the journal add-on. Yes, this one says Joy at the top. I don't know what happened there, but it's fine. This one's for Frost. It's okay. We have the floral deco and the alcohol ink swatches. Then we have the flowers in bouquets, the elements, the edges, the layered page, the paper strips, the days and dates, the borders, the scenes, box swatches, and then lastly the swashes. So that is the Frost collection. We have 2 more to go. This next one's called Cocoa, and this one is also in rose gold foil. And then our last collection is in champagne gold foil. So only one silver collection this week. Anyway, this kit is called Cocoa, like I mentioned. Lots of like neutrally tones, as you would expect, like chocolatey kinds of colors. Here it says sparkling lights, mistletoe, cozy blankets, hot cocoa, crackling fires, cozy snuggles. That just looks so cozy. Love. Her little closet there, love. That book stack next to her being almost as tall as her, I can relate. We have, again, lots of browns here. And the layering page here with a little bit of a clip art there. We have the washi with that ink stroke washi and the ink stroke headers. Here is the foil add-on. Lots of the like vintagey sort of textures and layering and such that were in the full boxes. This is a really good basic, I feel like, for like any sort of kit, but it especially matches this kit. We have that deco add-on. Look at the puppy, the chocolate nab. We have the floral deco, the upside down journal add-on, and the upside down alcohol ink swatches. Sheesh. Anyway, the journal add-on, right side up, and the alcohol ink swatches, also right side up. And then the decorative kit with the flowers, the bouquets, the elements, the edges, again with a lot of that vintage writing and textures and stamps. You have the layered sheet, again with the sleepy puppy. There's a sleepy kitty here too. But, oh, the chocolate lab is so cute. The paper strips, you can totally hear how I talk to my puppies now. We have the brown date dots here on the days and dates, the borders, the scenes, which love her, love. The box swatches, and then finally the swatches. So on to our last kit, which is Mistletoe. And like I mentioned, this is in that champagne gold foil. Excuse me. This is the one that's, yeah, this is the sheet that I was missing. I don't have the flowers in white. I have it in washi here, but I still grabbed it so I could show you. That hasn't happened in a hot minute. I don't think I've filmed a video that's over 30 minutes in quite some time, and I forgot that the camera cuts off at that. But I was mentioning, I don't know where it cut me off, quite honestly, that I don't have this flowers sheet for the decorative in white with me. I have it in washi, but I still grabbed it so that I could show it to you. And then we have the full boxes here for mistletoe. The quote says holiday wishes, mistletoe kisses, and like I mentioned, it is in champagne gold foil. Love her. I love the color palette on this one. It's kind of giving like sugar plum-ish with like the pink and the minty kind of color. I don't know. I don't know why that color combination always makes me think of like sugar plums. But to be completely honest with you, I don't really know what a sugar plum actually is. Is it a real plum? When I think of sugar plum, I think of like the Nutcracker. I'm pretty sure it's from the Nutcracker with the ballet, and for some reason I think of the ballet, I think of the pink, and then also the mint. I don't know, that's just my mental association with it, but I could be totally wrong, and that is totally okay. We have the foil add-on here with, you know, presents, bows, snowflakes, all of the goods. The deco add-on as well. If I can grip some of these things. We have the journal add-on, the floral deco add-on, and then lastly the alcohol ink swatches. And then finally we have the decorative kit. So like I mentioned, these flowers are in washi. If you don't already know, all of our decorative kits can be purchased in white or washi. I just always show white because it's the easiest to see on camera. As you can probably tell, you can see the sheet behind, which makes it a little bit more difficult to see. So those are the flowers. We have the bouquets and the elements. We have the edges with some foiled jingle bells in there and snowflakes. We have the layered sheet. This, it's so funny. I literally have a green blanket that's just like that, and I also have a pink blanket that's just like that as well. Actually, I'm not really sure where my green blanket went. I should probably find that because I think it goes over the whole bed. That'd be nice to find. I should figure out where that went. Anyway, here are the paper strips and the days and dates. We have the borders and these scenes. We have the box swatches and then the swatches. So that is officially everything for new releases for our Black Friday sale. Just to recap, we have the Mistletoe collection and the Cocoa collection. We have Frost and Lodge, and then finally New Year. So those are the weekly and decorative kit collections. We have the scrapbooking paper book, the school papers. We have a bunch of these, if I can grab them. The letters and the deco and all of that good stuff as well. We have the little scrapbooking paper washi strips. They match the booklets. We have our 2 mini sets. Oh, I missed a couple pages of that one. We have our little foil sheets as well, the New Year and the more basic ones, New Year. And then lastly, I showed you 3 of the freebies, the $50, $100, and the alt order freebie. So that is everything that I could manage to remember to at least film for this video. I hope that that was helpful to see everything. Not quite like in person, but like the physical item, I don't know. And yeah, just to recap the sale, we have 30% off the entire shop. Some exclusions do apply. The discount is automatic. You don't need a coupon code. New releases are up. These are the new releases. We have the freebies, the all order freebie, $50 freebie, $100 freebie, and then we also have a $200 freebie. And those do stack. And then what else? The sale will go until Monday night, and then on Cyber Monday we will also be having a buy a planner, get a kit free, and still be doing the 30% off that day as well. So I believe that is everything. If you have any questions, let me know. It's best to email us if you have any questions. Sometimes I miss YouTube comments. Sorry. And yeah, I hope that you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving, and I hope that you have an amazing weekend as well. And yeah, I will talk to you later. Bye.